Brought to you by Cowan Things How-To Series.
It's just a little bit shorter and it's a little bit skinnier. So there's two types. We will be doubling every one of these up. And so there'll be 3 sets of the big and 2 sets of the small. We'll be just gluing those back to back. Pretty simple. I'll show you that in a minute. We'll also have these, the round discs, same thing, they'll be glued back to back. Super simple. And I can tell you that more glue is not better. You need to use the right amount of glue. It doesn't seem like a lot of glue on that, but it'll be just fine. Too much glue takes forever to dry. And so what I'm doing is I'm just lining this long slot together with the bottom slot. And with that, there's really no more lining except for making sure that the edge looks even here and here, or here, either way. But you will see just a little bit of an edge on the bottom. Sorry, I'm moving it now. Let's move on to these. These are just simply back to back, lining up even, just to make them thicker is all. That's all you're doing. And for that, we will use hot glue because that's actually pretty easy and quick. So for me, I put just a couple of drops. We'll move on to the round discs. Let's just do this. And simply just line it up and just making it thicker. Alright, this is where the assembly starts with this here. And it's important to note that when you get this, you'll see a line right there. The skinny one. Not the thick one, the skinny one. And that will line up with the bottom of the skinny one on that line. Like that. And just equal distance. But that's where I start. Everything else actually kind of stacks on top of this. So this is the most crucial part. Alright, so we'll put a couple more dabs. And we'll line it up on that line. Hold it for a second. Okay. Now we're going to a bigger one. It goes right on top of it. Center that as well. The next piece will go, that we glued earlier, this is 2 pieces sandwiched, will go right on top of that, and it'll just be lined up with the outside of the back. Gotta be quick. Gotta be reckless, just quick. But I'm gonna put a little bead of glue along that inside corner dish. I'm gonna take this and quickly make sure it's lined up. I'm gonna flip it over, hold it flush. And it's also, I don't know if you can see that, but it's at least pretty close to being straight. You have one more line of reference right here on the top. I don't know if you guys can see that. You can see that line. That's your next thing that you're going to line up. This time you're going to start with one of the large ones. You're really trying to center from this edge to this line right here. Alright, next step is we're going to take another small one, our last of the 2, and we're going to put it right underneath it and center it. And then we're going to take the last of our large ones, and we're going to put it right here on the bottom of this edge. I like to get glue on this one. I like to get it in the corner because it kind of helps bond the top and the bottom half. Next, we will put the disc in the center, even with the grain. So just glue the back. Doesn't need a whole lot. And center it. All right, time to flip it over. Alright, next things you'll be installing is this piece here. This it helps you align the brace to the back center with that gap. Fits into the slot, and it fits all the way to the top where it butts up against there. And you can see that from a side profile, this is 90 degrees. If I had this wrong, it would look like this. I don't know if you can tell that subtle difference, but this is no longer 90 degrees. This is it's gonna set that sign too far back. I'll start hitting it with the glue, and you just need to hold this in place while it dries, and you want to keep this straight up and down. What I mean by straight up and down is this needs to be 90 also, so straight up and down. Alright, a couple things to consider when you're gluing this to the stand. Where I put the glue is right here along the bottom. I try to get a little bit into that inside corner and just continue that line on back. And then you want to dab some glue on the bottom of this. So when you put these together, you want to put it in the slot and then push it down. And so I'm pushing the post back on the base, and I'm holding the support down. So everything is shoved to the back of the base and down. I'm not concerned about what the front looks like. There is a gap. When I'm gluing this down, I like to have it in front of me like this and have it on a flat table, I can tell whether or not I'm off left and right this way. There you have it. Thank you very much for watching.